for your Makwaba daily update via best send number channel so I'm hit and remember subscribe. Mobile like mobile shama one pence me be so and be Jemrena da Jimon ransom. You could see some another to for video be about ponting. Me who cry dream me video na me who da say Mahama penso ena cashless policies no omu introduce ye NPP for Bawumia so abeje hu kuntan chese ono ne de bae na ye mbita se ade na NDC for mubo documentary na se videos na se fata na provable ha momfa mantem Ghana for ehu tembia no mama NPP kangu mo so saa ansa na makoye research de monsem fat na na sanokro na abetudo atifo yemuram ni enhwe cashless policy no baby anase kwankora efa so my Ghana ha no e bai yemuram
ede na mode ba yehu bi da ede na mode ba yehu bi da mo yare she.
A minimum of 2 Ghana cedis, 50 pesos is always needed on the card before a journey begins. Upon boarding the bus, a commuter needs to tap the card on a reader that validates whether there is sufficient.
Sabahun, reader in you. Sabahun reader no. Machine when I say, oh, the card no swipe here. Na epune bie na okọ obia nyina baby a woju sika obia cash system bia ni baby. So John Dramani Mahama was already operating a cashless economy. And about me, I say, or the BB ba, cashless economy. Adia Mahama they buy 10 years ago. 10 years ago. I think now they ba. Mami si mensa. Adia Mahama they buy 10 years ago. I think about me, I say, or they ba. Ghana for humida. This was the system. This was the machine. Me the proof no man. I'm giving you the proof and evidence. Say Mahama mresu ne sha ase. Ba omi abodam. Me say ba omi anu abodam. Ede na olanchi ede no de ba yehu bi da Mahama de ba be 10 years mu ani a chekra tete kra we kra potwem. It needs a brand new update. We kra twem foforo kra ba kwase afi na ba me aso de ba 10 years ago na Mahama de ba ye 10 years ago na NDC abai de ba ye mu na mo like na mo nhye o ka se jimi ana adan ya se me lanchi bibia landmark bibia e bin si Ghana da wa bodam mo fa mo san hye ne to fa bobin body trimunku no kwasia ufa bobin body trimunku no ede na ode ba Ghana fo hu bi da mami esi mensa say o say just like UK one has to tap it on the reader every day. Mami esi me that's what it UK system na John Dramani Mahama ede ba Ghana UK system and na John Dramani Mahama edeba Ghana say ukra kada tap it na swipe na rem tap it na remu tap it na remu tap it na remu tap it on pe we na pedien on pe we na pedien. Elizabeth Ford was say in Holland the same thing. Elizabeth say Holland Netherlands the same thing. Now Ghana ha man penny bena na nie bi eche Mahama Mampani Bena and the BH Mahama. Mampania would make us say, Enuma Maya Nati, if you mankind chip compound and no crab just BB something very small to mankind. Mampania or kind, Numa Waya on kind TFE on kind chip compound. On pay with upper wine. Mampani Biani Ghana as now I may say, the near BH Mahama near BH Omina. A broche system na John Dramani Mahama etene o ma ya ye kasa na infrastructure no na aden ye ni na system ben na Mahama de ba ye na infrastructure no enya no na Ghana fo bedi ye ka system over brocha system ben na Mahama de ba ye mon tag san kwasiafo say system wa John Dramani Mahama de ba ye no ba ko nie Kasia say metia broche na oba brocha system very John Dramani Mahama nche say ono ba ye no system ben no de ba ye system wa John Dramani Mahama de ba ye ba kunye na bitwa kire wo no ba kunye. This is the system. Comfort me ye bia na no e ku faro ni ba omia ATS ni obetira ye bia na no dem ponia Mahama sha ase no o ma sa be se no egu because they lack the foresight, they lack the knowledge, they lack the intelligence, they lack the brain to govern a society and as a nation.
Funds on the card for the journey. Entry is granted only after validation, and cash is not acceptable. The cost of each.
So what you say? So for now, cash is not accepted. BBI system. Mahama mresono. So for now, cash is not accepted. There be because chronunti Mahama say on pep chrono. On pese mate ni bi mate ni bi be wi sika o be bia debi. So cash wasn't accepted. A digital system. Top up and swipe, enter. Top up, swipe, enter. Very simple. 3 steps. Top up the card. Swipe the card on the reader. Enter. Umpe we now pedi. It's a Ghana say Bawumia or the BB ba ye hu bida. Say Bawumia or the BB ba ye hu bida. Bawumia or the BB ba ye hu bida. Ya put down. People cry ye fu.
Travel is dependent on where a passenger boards the bus and where they get off. Special cards with top-up when credit runs out are needed.
I say, Mr. Maleke say the same thing in Korea. Or see the same in Korea, South Korea, the same thing. Or see the same thing in Korea. Now was your cash system wa Mahama de ba ya. Enye bini sa ko mi ni we ya. Ya no ye yo. Enye bini sa ko mi ni we. Christ is Allah say, I never heard this. Na Ghana phone nim, na Ghana phone tiye. Christ or say, I never heard this, never heard this. Na Ghana phone krabon TV da. Uni me tia because me say, eya na enyuma na NDC ye no, they don't make noise. NDC no, they believe we say ye tam Ghana phone sika. E de bibi ma Ghana phone. It's nothing new or say ye blown out of a proportion. And it's an NDC year Juma, they don't make noise about it. It's an Numa NDC year nano. Ghana for be nanti and I say anti. NDC no, they want to practice the Western style of a year politics in Ghana. While the NPP want to practice the 1825. Whereby usi tiafia, nana baby ana hey, yesi tiafio, toilet hey, mo show abronye. But it's not radio, so airtime bed 2 hours. Toilet there be NDC for no. How many be a chance? It's only be beer. They don't make noise. And nothing the last time I catch will say, cheap compound bed 2,000 plus at John Dramani Mahama CA. Seka NPP, I could follow when they see ya. Kagana phone no biamete. Combe the day, I could just kumase actually say, you see, cheap compound on Kwabe 3,000.
At you for. Uti nsem no kra na emu se esre Ghana politics no etri bi ana esre NDC fulai omo se omo mpekasa ene nnwuma omo beye no omo mfa matudwa nti ama Ghana fozu hu se tembi omo ntem de babo anten eye no kre ana se nya no kre so tana nsem ni nyina atio ento aswe
also NDC bibia they don't make noise. Because NDC ni muse sadie na omudi musika Kesi no it's nothing so out of proportion bia after all ye the musika de see ye ana hwe kra po no NDC ni muse after all ye the musika de see ye so why the noise Mahama ni nyuma we cheze edwuma pia ni ho Mahama ye ya ode onu akasa ni bottom sika de see ye there be musika so why the noise now so NPP no they are practicing 1825 amanyosem whereby a usiti afia ko catch Ghana for say me city afi lotto kiosk kwampo no so si a catch Ghana for say me si lotto kiosk. This is how they operate. And until Ghana for one thing you Mahama ye no because NDC no they don't make noise. They don't make noise. They work in silence for you to see a Numa or ye. But sad enough no that isn't the level Ghana for Drew. Level Ghana for one. It's also down for Wuntino. So we are Juma. That's the one check Ghana for say Ejuma say no aya. One shana Ghana for who. It is It's high time wa NDC for no mon change mo strategy. Se mo bibia mo so monka because na Ghana ba beye. De se mo bibi na se mo anka Ghana fo hu. Enti mo ya mo so monka che Ghana fo say enyuma we na yenso yaye. Nyasa ade a Ghana fo hu. That's how the system is. Enti yenka na Ghana fo nte.
To board the Ayalulu bus. Purchasing a travel card is easy from any departure or arrival terminal. Some industrious young men have also got into the business of buying the cards and selling them at some bus stops for the same price. A brand new card sells for 5 Ghana cedis from any departure or arrival terminal. A new card at the time of purchase.
So what? It is high time wa NDC so no. You must learn how to make noise. Anya sa Ghana for whom you guys want to be so decent. Yet here because munim nyansa echen yanom yet here. But Ghana for be brain lose level no. Na Ghana for pan say, "Hey, mumra be show yesi o, tiafio, yani o, mama see, mumro Ghana for bo here ko de sa." Na to Ghana for trim. Tell the Ghana hana ko fu ye de day. Try and trotto Mahama so yehu ya ne say ato Ghana for trimu. It's the NDC. You guys must learn to trumpet your achievements. You guys must learn to trumpet your achievements. Na Ghana for hu ne amonso mo ye. Eno na edi mu dem. Eno na edi mu nya. Mon kasa. Mon tietie mu bi. NDC. Mon tietie mu bi. Mon so mon kasa mon kwan. Na Ghana for hu ne amonso mo ye. Mena Adaje was making noise about projects was alien to Ghana until Kufuor took over before commission. Thank you. Those days criminals had we not encoso Ghana. Say where's CBB? O de yesi Kesi BB now na wo ye de degu Ghana for asum. Na den sa de na see you know. You will never use your money. O de na obi asika de see enti no e de. But if you Kufuor bra so na sa de ne chance here. Hena National Health Insurance Scheme na ye hu dede na hwan na tedekwashin interchange hena de conform so krasini Kufuor ne mre so de chance krasini na ni bie da no de wu Kufuor na ni bie da no de wu krasini sa no ne mre so de chance e na be ye normal e na Kufuor don say kra wo de kra wo master krasini kra ba e na so all trumpeting na all de na ye sit afio na toilet na mampani mu a it me just be so chere say ye be see toilet at the amamo. Ye be see 32 unit toilet. One in all. Jimmy. Kufuor krasini mreso na we na chance. Saturday ye de gu Ghana for asum na Kufuor krasini na de bae. Kufuor krasini no. Ne mreso na chance. Say ebia ofa Ghana for sika. E de see bibi ma Ghana for ye hu de ma Ghana for na ante Kufuor na chance. Kanina ke ni ho. Kanina ni ho. Entiene ababe normal. Ni se na we bibi na se wanka ho asemo a na se bi Ghana fo mu se ebia why bibi a esombo ne ya na sa de we ba. So how can you tell me say NDC sebi NDC ne NPP? How can you tell me say NDC ne NPP? You can't compare the two. You can't compare the two. NDC is much better. And this is the painful truth. Opa fa ompe jai. No credit nanye opa fa ompe jai. Mary makobe wana make ase meko wana Mary. Yenti we answer ni akọ.
But Dr. Bawumia says give him the opportunity to run, and some of the complaints that Ghanaians have made, he will rectify them. For example,
why is he not rectifying it now?
He's the mate. He's not the driver.
Because you see, Bawumia has never sat in a trotro. He doesn't know how important the mate is. That is why he's denigrating the position of a mate. Do you get me? He has never sat in a trotro before. He has never sat in a bus before.
You don't know that for a fact, right?
No, but then that is why he doesn't know who a mate is. Because the mate is the one who collects the cash.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get me? Makes an account to the driver. The mate is the one who makes sure that the car is full. Whenever a car is at the trotro station, the driver is sitting under a tree. It is the mate who call people to come. It is the mate who will tell the driver to stop at every particular destination and location for disembarkment, for passengers to get down. It is a myth. Do you get me?
Okay.
So without a mate in a vehicle, the driver cannot move. So because he's never sat in a throttle, he just said it. He doesn't know what the ordinary person is going through. He doesn't know how we are suffering. He just said it and said that he's a mate. If you talk about a mate is the key component of the transportation chain in this country. If you have a mate that is not good, you are doomed.
So what? Bawumia that me say Bawumia has nothing new. Alanchemante say presidency, any vice presidency, and you want take it. Into everything that has gone on for the past 8 years, Bawumia can never ever distance himself from them. Oboa, and some about me na ma waka na me so oboa, onye foko. Bupa me say monche ade ba kwa Bawumia ya, enye John Dramani Mahama ne Shasye, ontimi. Ade bia o che say waya ode body ho samane bia na ye Mahama ne Shasye, Mahama ne yeye. Enye Bawumia. Onim nyansa. Se mo de Ghana she Bawumia nsa, we are doomed. We ne no cross ye ma Ghana fo nyina tie ase. Se mo koto aba eyi Bawumia se Bawumia nto aso, we are doomed. Because Bawumia can never say say we me na me de ba ye ni nyina no eye Mahama ne Shasye. Free education, Ghana card, bus card, internet, fiber optic, everything. John Dramani Mahama type and the Shasye. So how can you compare NDC to NPP? We are sincere, we are honest person ya uti social media. How can you compare NDC and NPP? We are silent, we are.
Thank you for Yadamasesa Mojebra Daily Update TV. Best as a comment section. Money more comment and notification so bell no click so. Say drop any latest news. Also on sa ebe can be Yadamase.